Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Turf Toe Show.
Turf Toe.
It's the Tired Cast.
It's the Tired Cast.
We all tired up in here. Even though I kind of went to sleep early last night, I'm still tired.
Yeah.
I'm Mike Floyd, joined as always by Stephen Harris
Yes, sir.
and Leonardo Defoe.
Yo.
Damn. The whole
No,
names.
man, really?
Government names this week.
Yeah, you know, because we're shut down right now, so we can't afford to use our aliases and stuff.
Yeah, we got to use birth certificate names.
So that way we can get our checks.
Right.
Run me my money. But
Damn.
if you never watched Turf Toe Show before, listen to us. We're a sports podcast.
What's he talking like that?
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Hey, if you haven't ever listened to us before, it's a good time to get in.
Oh yeah.
Playoffs.
Also, we also recorded 2 weeks in a row, so we got that going for us. Yeah, it's a good time to listen. The continuity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency.
consistency is
Oh
key.
my God. Continuity.
I'm so tired.
What?
I'm so tired.
Continuity is a word, but this is what he
I'm
said.
like, yeah, that
continuity,
doesn't
like,
apply.
I didn't say it right. Oh well.
It's not a continuity.
Jesus Christ. You see how this is going to go. We already know.
Yeah,
this
we've
podcast.
been saying in the chat, hey, we're gonna stay on topic this week.
It's a good way to
Kawhi Leonard.
And you can see,
Damn.
if you haven't watched it before, we do our own sound effects. At least try to.
We can't afford the sound effects.
We can't afford this now.
And if you see all this laughing, if you watched last week's episode, this one is not brought to you by Crown. This one is just...
It's brought to you by fatigue.
Yeah.
Man, would you drink a drink called fatigue?
No.
If you was at the club and they're like, hey man, we got this new drink called fatigue.
What is it, a roofie?
Yeah, like, what's in it? Like,
Jesus
Dang,
Christ.
I wasn't taking it that far, but I was gonna say a lot of liquor in one little bottle. Like, all right, but you know. But
I know this is going to make you fatigued, though. It's going to do something. It might not make you tired right away, but you might pass out.
yeah, so there's not really much going on right now. We had the college football final. NFL players are going off. But one thing I wanted to touch on was these coaching changes. So right now in the news, a lot of people are, I don't know if they're complaining, or just up in arms, but the new Arizona coach, what's his name? Clinsbury or something like that?
I think it's Kingsbury.
Kingsbury. Yeah, he was originally with, dang, we just talked about it. What school was he with? TCU?
He was with Texas Tech, but
Texas
this year
Tech.
he's with USC.
Yeah.
He was fired from Texas Tech, and then got hired on. I think I believe as the offensive coordinator of USC.
Yes,
But he was only with USC for, what, a month? And
about 40 days.
Yeah.
And then so he got hired on as the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals after they fired Steve Wilkes, who's now the new defensive coordinator for the Browns.
Right.
Yeah, it's a big carousel, man.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts. But how did this guy... He basically just quit.
Yeah.
Like you said, Defoe. Left because USC wasn't going to let him
Let him interview.
So he quit. And then now he's a head coach.
It's risky. I mean, it's crazy to be rewarded that way. You go from getting
Right.
fired from a, bottom of the barrel, Big 12 school to now you're head coaching the NFL. Probably at a bottom of the barrel team in that division, but I mean,
it's got a decent part in David Johnson. And
David Johnson can't
they're
say how
going
we
to
go.
be below
Yeah.
again the
No, they
Seahawks, 49ers, and Rams.
no, I'm not disputing that whatsoever. I know they are. I'm just saying there's some decent part on that team.
I don't know, man. I mean, decent part when you're like, yeah, I want to draft another rookie quarterback. Like, what? You mean, no, you get David Johnson's like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
He's in his prime right now, and they're over here.
They're wasting it.
Yeah, rookie quarterbacks and no receivers.
Now, what I found interesting about this whole hiring is that Mike McCarthy was his name was attached to the job, but he wanted nothing to do with it. So they
I don't
said,
blame him. I mean, I don't blame him.
yeah, it's a dumpster fire out there.
Mhm.
What I don't know which one's more of a dumpster fire, the Cardinals or the Buccaneers?
Ooh,
Because Buccaneers just hired Bruce Arians.
I thought he was, man. I didn't know he was coming back so soon.
I don't think anybody thought he did, because so it turns out the Bucs had to actually give picks up in order to get the Bruce Arians.
Really?
Yeah,
Sounds
because
like a trade.
what?
yeah, so it turns out the Cardinals still held the rights to Bruce Arians when he
Interesting.
retired suddenly. So they had to give up a bunch of stuff in order. The NFL's like, nah, fam, the Cardinals were trying to get stuff from the Buccaneers. NFL's like, technically, you don't have to.
Mhm.
He's been retired for a year. Well, the Bucs were playing nice and were like, all right, we'll give up some stuff. Like,
Would
we
you
can
rather
cut him.
have Bruce Arians in the booth or on the sideline?
Sideline.
Yeah.
Sideline.
I don't really like him in the booth too much.
No, he was trash in the booth. I know most of these former coaches are trash in the booth. Like, Bill Cowher doesn't really say anything. He just like, oh, well, Pittsburgh sucks now.
Well, but I mean, the early reports are saying that's going to be a good boost for Jameis Winston, which the Bucs decided to keep and extend for whatever reason. I don't know if that's going to be true or not.
I don't see any other like QB they can get out there, man.
Well, no. I mean, they're not really in a good draft position to draft it.
Yeah, they need to wait another year.
Yeah.
A lot are going to come out next year.
Yeah.
So that's probably what they're going to do. They give us fifth-year option, and then
see if we can eat some more W's and
I don't know. I mean that's just a tough situation to be in, and that's why Deshaun Jackson wanted out.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants out of there now?
Yeah.
He wants all. Yeah, because his skills aren't being utilized. He needs to go to a team that will throw that ball deep.
Dude can't stay healthy though.
I mean, if you use him how they supposed to, I don't know why they sending him on crossing routes. He's like 160 pounds. Like I don't understand that.
I mean, he can hit the gym in the offseason.
I mean, he's a deep threat.
Yeah, just let him run 80 yards downfield and throw him the damn ball.
Yeah,
I mean, if we all know that he runs 80 yards down the field, I mean, they're gonna put their fastest guy on him.
I know, which takes the top off the defense, which keeps that guy occupied and that safety. So it's a good scheme. It's just that Brandon Cooks does it for the Rams. It can be done. It's just you got to be on a team that will do it. And but he was really useful when Fitzpatrick was playing.
Yeah.
So
Fitzpatrick knows how to read. Defense is only 3 games out of season.
Yeah, he knows, and then it's so funny how whoever the first to throw 4 picks is who's gonna get benched.
Yeah.
Like that's really like
the next guy to throw 4 picks
he
will get benched, and the other guy.
That guy gets another chance to throw picks. Like that's a really funny situation.
I like how that system works. All right, you throw 4. That's
all right.
It's
You throw
like,
2, you're good.
You need a break? All right, I got you, homie.
Yeah.
Wham wham.
That's funny.
You get a game off now. Bring in the other guys. It's cool. You'll be back. Take a game or 2.
But the Bucks are and Gase went to the Jets.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that one up next.
Oh.
No, you're good.
Yeah. I mean that's a strange one because it's still the same division.
Yeah.
But he can actually, I think he can handle the pressure maybe of New York a little better.
I mean, but it's the Jets though. They're not really. It's not like Giants media. Everybody is like, oh, it's just the Jets. Like,
yeah.
It's like the Mets. Like nobody really watches them unless you're a diehard Mets fan.
I mean, well, you got to see because the Jets.
The Jets have been trash for so long.
The Jets been bad. I mean, I don't know. He's got the personality for it, I think, but it was just a really odd hire for me to see him do that.
I mean, because Mike McCarthy didn't want the job either, so he backed out.
Did he even get hired anywhere?
No. He's. I think
what I'm starting to see with this coaching thing is they want younger, different-minded guys.
Yeah,
I'm starting to see that
because it looks like the Browns picked up Freddie Kitchens, who was the offensive coordinator. So he's the reason why they had the big turnaround because he was calling the plays.
Yeah.
So they were rewarding him with that, which is cool. The Broncos, I think we talked about this the other day.
They went old school.
Yeah. So he's the defensive guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that defense is gonna be scary next year.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can get it back together, I mean, if they get everybody healthy,
they got all the people. It's just that their offense is.
And they're talking about bringing back what's his face, John Elway's boy. That went with the offense.
No, they were gonna bring back. They were talking about bringing Gary Kubiak in as an offensive coordinator. That all got nixed yesterday because they were talking to Gary Kubiak, and he wanted to bring in basically his old crew, his old coaching staff, Rick Dennison and a bunch of those guys. And they had already been fired by the Broncos, John Elway and Joe Ellis. And they're like, no.
Nah, fam, we've been here before.
Yeah, we already had these guys. We didn't want these guys. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do, all right, we're not going to go with you. But last I heard, they were talking about, they were still in talks with Mike Munchak. But I don't know if they're trying to bring him over as an offensive line coach or bring him over as offensive coordinator.
Man.
But there's a lot of flux as far as that side of the offensive side of the ball at this point.
Kubiak would have been a good one, man. That's unfortunate.
I agree. He would have been, but he didn't want to split from. He wanted to bring his own guys in.
That's that loyalty, man. That would get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bengals, they finally got kind of smart, and they didn't hire Hugh Jackson. God. Oh, my God.
Who did they hire?
Zach Taylor, the Rams quarterback's coach. So, I'm just saying.
That McVay thing is getting on my nerves.
They're like, he's a new Bill Belichick. Like, Fuck out of
Okay,
here.
but you're not hiring Big Bay.
Yeah, he hasn't won anything yet.
But you're
Has
not
he
hiring
won a
Big Bay.
playoff game yet?
We'll see tonight. Is this tonight, right? Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's all that. I don't think he's that dope.
It's just a different minded scheme.
Yeah.
It's more exciting. It's more exciting. It's more open. They're and when you see it, like people want to. The league has changed to where now it's all about throwing the ball all over the earth. But I mean, defense doesn't even really matter as much anymore. I still like it. I still respect it, but that doesn't. You got to be able to score. That's the name of the game.
Defenses are going to catch up though. They always do.
The one thing I did like is the fact that Baltimore fired their offensive coordinator, Marty Mornhinweg.
Oh my gosh!
It was, yeah. I'm so glad he's gone.
I feel like after you're so bad as like a coach, how do you still get these jobs?
Yeah, I don't see how he keeps getting hired. But we picked up Greg Roman to help out, and he's the one that helped Vic become Vic. So I don't know. He also led Buffalo's offense to be the first in rushing yards.
All right, well, that's not a bad. I mean,
It's made Shady who Shady is, and then they killed him.
Yeah,
because that's all that was there.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, one thing is the whole Shady thing. It's not on topic, but still, I want to talk about it. So you have Ty God sitting on the sideline right now.
Yeah.
If they could have kept Ty God out there, and then let what's his face out there, Josh Allen, develop behind Ty God, because it looks like Baker was already ready to roll. I mean,
yeah, it does.
So if they would have kept Ty God and just let him, instead of having Nathan Peterman being the guy, I think they would have been a better team. They would have had a better record than they had this year.
yeah, but the defense is actually kind of solid.
Yeah.
But they had no pass game.
No.
And then they're running even the passer was their runner. So it's like, come on.
Because everybody's talking about Lamar Jackson being the number one rusher. I mean,
That was
if you look,
Allen.
Josh Allen had more rushing TDs, more rushing
He was
yards.
the leading rusher, I think, for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because he tried to be in the pocket, but he was getting blown up. Then he got hurt. He's like, man, forget this. He didn't trust his own line.
He
No.
couldn't.
Yeah, he couldn't. After they got him hurt, like he was like, nah, my rookie season, you're not about to take me out the game this early. They go RG3 me. Nope. Yeah, I don't know.
RG3 me, baby. So we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about the NFL playoff picture 2019, AFC, NFC brackets, odds, scenarios, and picks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why I just read that, but we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Quick break. Now we're talking about the playoffs, the NFL playoffs.
Playoffs?
And they kick off tonight. And let's see, we got the Colts at Kansas City, and then Dallas at the Los Angeles Rams.
There's going to be some good games.
I think, personally, I don't give a damn about the Colts and Chiefs game.
What?
The reason, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to be interested in it. The reason I'm more interested in the Dallas and Rams game, because I need ammo, so when I go online and start talking trash, that's what I need to watch.
Yeah. No, that Colts game is going to be great, man.
I
It's
honestly...
gonna be great. In Arrowhead, Patrick Mahomes' first ever playoff game,
That's
coming
the
off
thing.
the season that he's had.
And their defense is so trash. It's like
I
Andrew
know.
Luck is like...
He's going to carve them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Is Mahomes going to be able to carve up the Colts defense?
They kind of stepped it up, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's...
Well,
Okay, Mahomes has made a lot of good things happen, even against really decent defenses. I mean, look what he did against your Ravens defense, and they've been
They damn near lost that game.
I know,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is like he's still.
If he almost lost to a trash team like my Ravens, what do you think the
What are you
Colts
talking about?
do?
They had like one of the best defenses in the league. They had one of the,
that was like the best defense in it.
Yeah.
He goes, well, maybe.
I mean,
No.
after watching what Phillip Rivers did to us, I'm like, I don't know.
Like a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Man.
A motivated Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is pretty motivated.
like, you're like, well,
A motivated, pissed off Hall of Famer who knows he should have been a number one seed in the AFC West if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, how you go to 12-4 and you're not even the first seed?
Right. Right.
That
You got to go on the
sucks,
road,
bro.
do the wild card.
12-4. You still got to go wild card.
But
Frick.
Damn.
my point is he's faced some tough defenses, and maybe it's been luck. I was talking about Patrick Mahomes. Maybe it's been luck that has gotten him through. I mean, that 4th and 9 play to Tyreek Hill across his body, that was
Oh, that
pretty
was
insane.
completely lucky. Yeah.
I wasn't lucky.
But here's the thing, though. Look at their
That was
coach,
huge.
though.
Andy Reid?
Their coach is notorious for
I
falling
know.
apart in the playoffs.
I know.
Notorious.
I know.
I
mean, don't get me wrong. I picked the Colts for this game.
Oh, yeah, I'm picking the Colts as well too.
By the way, if you go on Turf Toe Show, we do have polls up. Submit your vote. Let us know what you think.
Nice. No, I think Alex Smith just wasn't that guy for that. I think that
Even when he was with the Eagles, dude.
Huh?
Even when he was with the Eagles.
With what, McNabb, bro?
McNabb was dope.
Oh my god!
For his time, he was dope.
McNabb made it to the Super Bowl.
Bro.
Did they win the Super Bowl?
Okay, no.
Okay.
They made it.
Bro, no. We're not gonna do that this time. we're not gonna do that. But all I'm saying is, his scheme doesn't change. He just doesn't. I think he shows too much. Like some people have like certain plays that they don't show, you don't have any film on, and then they incorporate them at certain times. I feel that Andy Reid hopefully has learned through these post seasons that you kind of need to have like a little secret, playbook for the playoffs. And I mean, I think that the firepower they have, they can do it. They're just not gonna be able to be as methodical as Luck. I feel like Luck's gonna score like almost every time he gets the ball. He's gonna score at least some type of points. So the Chiefs just don't have. I mean, the defensive line has come together, but that secondary is just torched.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see a clinic today, I think.
Yeah.
But I think if Mahomes his receivers get open. It's not like they don't.
They got one receiver out there.
Watkins is about to play.
Watkins actually gonna play this game?
I think so. Watkins is gonna play, which is not even like really that doesn't really matter to be honest. But he's a threat. He is a threat. You have to respect. Where it's gonna leave Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. And
then Kelsey's gonna be underneath. It's gonna work. And then the running game they have right now is impressive too. I think Colts better be ready.
Yeah.
Is Kelvin Benjamin gonna play?
If he does have a headache.
Well, I'm just saying that's a big receiver they got there.
It's a big body that you got to pay attention to. So I think they have the weapons. Andy Reid needs to just
call up Kareem Hunt. Like, hey man, what you doing, homie?
Yeah, that was.
All right, the second game tonight is Dallas at Los Angeles Rams. I mean, I'm picking the Rams just because I'm a hater.
I'm picking the Rams too. This is gonna be the game though.
Yeah,
this is gonna be the game. This should have.
I honestly think that since Dallas barely beat the Seahawks, who was literally living off the dreams of Russell Wilson, because they didn't have a kicker. Their defense was getting torched.
And they had no play calling.
They had zero play calling. He almost still won the game. It's like, how are you going to do that against a team that's stacked? Like, they on the road.
It's all going to depend on Jared Goff.
It is. They're going to... Well, the thing is,
So it's going to come down to the two quarterbacks again?
Yes.
Whichever one messes up the most?
I feel like what they need to do is they need to get Zeke on the outside, which is always dangerous. That's how you get hurt. But I feel like they're gonna contain Gurley. Gurley may still get 100 yards, but I don't see Gurley being a factor. Not with that linebacker core that Dallas.
Oh, he's not gonna run up the middle now.
No, CJ Anderson.
But Zeke ain't gonna run up the middle neither. So like they're gonna do those tosses to the outside and make those corners. Obviously don't run to Talib side, run to Peters. Mm-hmm. Peters don't want to hit Zeke. I'm just saying. So I think that's the scheme. I would get Beasley involved. I would.
What's funny? Every time you say Beasley, I think of Michael Beasley.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's this walking bucket doing out here?
I feel like that's a more popular Beasley.
Yeah, it is. Not in Texas, it ain't. But I think you get the slot receiver more involved. I mean, you can go to Gallup or Cooper if you want. I think Cooper's gonna be locked down today.
Yeah.
Because you got Joyner over top, you got Talib on Cooper. That's not. I wouldn't. If I'm Dak, I am not trying to test that. So I think maybe Gallup should have a good game because he's gonna be up on Peters. Yeah. Peters definitely gonna get at least 3 pass interference calls. So we know that's gonna happen. So it should be interesting. I think Dak, they may get bailed out a little bit, but Dak. I think Dak's gonna turn the ball over at least twice. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Goff's gonna turn it over at least once. And
because he hasn't really played against a D line like this yet, has he?
Who's Dak?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. But he's mobile, so it's not as he's just gonna. I don't know how his rollout is, but he's not gonna have that much time to be just standing in the pocket all day because Darnold's gonna be coming for him. So I'm really curious to see how this matchup's gonna go.
You get over Darnold, you got Sue coming off too.
Yeah.
But Sue's been quiet, man.
He's been quiet, but he's been smart about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're double teaming Darnold, but you think he'd have a better season. You got Fowler coming off the end. They have the talent to beat these guys. They really do. Like you can't let Dak come in there and I mean they're gonna try to run the ball and it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So I think it should be interesting.
But I mean, do you think the way Jared Goff has played in the past, like actually towards the end of the season, do you think he's gonna have a bounce back in his first ever? Is this his first ever playoff game?
No, last time. Last year they went,
last year, right?
but they lost to the Falcons.
That's right.
But
So
they
you
weren't.
think he's gonna have a bounce back game in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think
it's a home game, but
I think he is because they were playing scared last season, man. Now they have some more playoff experience. I just think that Dallas is not the team that should be able to knock these guys off. It really should.
no, not the way they played the majority of the season.
No, I really think that. But what they depend on is not going to work, though. That's what I'm saying. The running game is not going to be there. So Goff, I mean, he can just be a check down Charlie, man, if you want.
Check down Charlie.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, make those linebackers are going to have to come up for Gurley. So it's going to be behind them. Is going to be there. It's just can McVay scheme on it, and then Dak's not about to. I mean, the Cowboys are riding high right now, but it's really. It's going to be the matchups. I think the Rams have the corners. They have the safeties. They just keep it in front of you.
Yeah.
It's I just don't get conservative. I know the Rams aren't going to. But Garrett may get funny. You never know.
Who's the offensive coordinator for the Cowboys? That's who's going to call plays. Garrett's just going to be sitting there clapping and smiling.
He's going to have a say so. Come on.
Good job, guys. That's what's going to be.
No, I want to see who's going to get exposed. I want to see is Goff really the hype? Does really have the hype?
I never thought Goff was that dope. I thought he was just in a good system.
Yeah, he gets to air that ball out, man. And he doesn't have to. I mean, when you have a good running back, everything opens up for you. Mm-hmm. So that's why I respect those quarterbacks that don't have a run game and still make it happen. So, I mean,
and when you get rid of Jeff Fisher, things
that also helps. I suppose.
Work out a little bit.
For Sunday, you got the Chargers at New England.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be such a good game.
That's gonna be a really good game.
I think this might be the year New England finally gets murdered.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, it's in Foxborough.
I mean, nobody's healthy out there, man.
Yeah, but it's still Foxborough.
The greatest coach.
It's gonna be 29 degrees at game time.
I mean, the fire that Phillip Rivers has in his heart to be respected.
He can do it.
Oh, he can't do it. I'm picking
but that
the
defense, though, man. I mean, the Chargers' defense is not too bad. I'm just saying they're really good, and they can get up to the quarterback and run.
Yeah. If they start hitting Brady, then Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's if you hit Brady, that's why that's why the Broncos have been able to beat him in the playoffs anytime they come to Denver, because they get hits on Brady and that rattles him, and you can't handle it.
Well, the thing is, but I okay, if they run that, because the Chargers defense is good, but they're hurt, man. They are hurt, and I don't know if their scheme is going to be different now because they're not playing Lamar Jackson this time, where they're not going to be putting safeties as linebackers.
Oh yeah.
But if you do that run, Belichick's going to pound that run game. He's going to be throwing to his tight. He's going to be grind. He's going to throw it to the big boys and make you tackle in space. That's the best way to scheme against these, or just give it to Michelle. Let Michelle pound the rock. But if Wynn actually changes his system up and puts linebackers where linebackers should be, then because Brady ain't about to scramble on you, so you don't need those safeties up there at linebacker spots. And then maybe he slows the game down and make Brady just check it down. But I feel like Belichick's gonna dink and dunk, have Brady dinking and dunking and making these guys tackle. Well,
he's done it before. They haven't been 7 games and Phil Rivers is 0-7 against him. So,
well, Hunter Henry's questionable for this game, so he's probably.
I don't think Hunter Henry's that dope.
What? Oh man, he's good.
He's good.
He's a big target.
Bro, he's always hurt, man. Like
he is. Well, because this
is only his second season,
but still he's hurt. He's been hurt every single season he's played because guys are hitting him low. He is a big problem. Like he is gonna. If he could stay healthy, obviously he'd be even better. But I think that them bringing him out now, and I got no film on him all season. Nope. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, this dude is 6'5", 250.
He is massive, man.
I mean, isn't LeBron James like 6'8", 280?
Okay. That's a big dude. I don't know what you're trying to compare.
Listen, LeBron James, 6'8", you like,
As soon as it came out, I was like, you know what? I don't think my brain's working right now.
Yeah. No,
it
sounded right in my head, but.
Right. Hunter Henry's going to be utilized. I think they're going to have to do something about Allen. And Rivers has everything he needs.
Yeah. But
can they scheme? Can they out-scheme? Belichick's been watching. They better not. If they come out with all these with that nickel package and all these dang safeties and corners, I'm gonna be like, man,
It's like it worked last time.
yeah,
Work this time.
working that play action gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
So
Talking about the big hurt, you got Philadelphia going down to New Orleans. Will the magic of Nick Foles continue?
I don't even know. Like with this guy, he's such a wild. They got blown out week 11 when they played these guys.
Yeah.
Blown out,
And they got lucky because of, according to the NFL, the kick was blocked. I didn't see
it.
It
Looked like it, but maybe he got a finger on it.
Dude, if he got
I know the angle. It was close.
It still had the distance. So whether it got tipped or not,
because it didn't even look like it wobbled. It just looked like it went straight to that goalpost.
it wasn't enough to alter.
Yeah, like he altered the air just enough
to
change the trajectory of the
It was an
football.
airbender, just pushed it.
Right. Yeah, no, that game, honestly, you don't really know. I think that, I don't know. I really just don't know, man, because Philly just finds a way sometimes. But those corners are not ready. I mean, they're good. Obviously, they're NFL athletes. But I think they're going to get exposed, man.
I mean, 'cause that's the thing. I think they're going to pound the rock on them just to mess with them.
Yeah.
And then once they creep up, Drew Brees is going to go.
Yeah, Michael Thomas, whatever his other no-name receivers are.
Oh, that's the yeah. He's giving it to everybody.
Brandon Marshall's are like,
Saints are a fancy
Brandon.
nightmare. It's such a nightmare when it comes to fantasy for those guys.
So,
But I think that how do I work? Barring no injuries on the Saints side, the Saints should win this one. But let somebody go down, man, and I think that it's anybody's game.
Well,
Anybody.
I agree with you as far as the Saints. I've picked the Eagles just because I want to see if Foles can get it done, just based on what he did last year and the run that he had. The Saints can be. I mean, the Saints, they're the number one seed in the NFC. They went 13-3 this year, and they have a lot to prove based on what happened last year against the Vikings.
yeah.
They're trying to win. They want to win.
Oh yeah, they're not going to be as conservative.
Oh,
Well,
no.
they never really were.
They never really were, but like I said, I want the Eagles to win just to see that ride with Nick Foles. But the better team, it looks like it's going to be the Saints.
Ride or die.
Man, that game is going to be because wow. I just don't know. I don't know how Peterson's going to scheme against this.
I don't know either. It's
it has to be a shootout. About 48-7. But wasn't that with Wentz though?
Yeah,
That
they
was
lost.
with
It was
Wentz.
with Wentz.
Yeah, that super blowout. You only scored was one touchdown, man. But with Foles, at this point it's such a headache with him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. They just find a way.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Well,
it's fun.
What Foles is showing, he'll hit Aguilar, he'll hit Jeffrey, he'll hit Ertz, he'll hit everybody that it seems like Carson Wentz was kind of forgetting about, and spread that ball around.
Well,
I mean,
he's hurt so much he doesn't get to go to the locker room and talk to these guys and actually know the team.
Yeah, he's always injured.
Oh, you on my team? That's
Oh dang, you play receiver? Oh,
But even their running game's kind of picked up under Foles with Smallwood and Sproles. They've been throwing at the Sproles a little bit more out of the backfield.
Yeah, for some reason this playbook they say it simplifies, but for some reason it simplifies and then it becomes more efficient. I don't know how.
Right.
Yeah, I mean Wentz. Yeah, I mean I don't know. I just Foles is not. He's not playing scared, and he's not staring down his receivers. Wentz still does that. And I don't get it.
But I mean, Foles has no reason to play scared. He as a backup,
he's already done everything.
He's already been here.
He's
been here.
He won them a Super Bowl, man.
Yeah,
like
man,
he ain't like it doesn't matter at this point. They weren't even supposed to. They were literally. If the Vikings would have just won, they wouldn't even be in the play. I know the Bears are kicking themselves in the foot, but they're like, man, we got the Eagles. That ain't nothing. Backup quarterback.
Right.
Ooh.
No, you playing against Super Bowl MVP.
Right. Yeah, that's what they failed to realize.
So who do y'all got playing in the Super Bowl this year? Or who do you want to play in the Super Bowl this year? Not like who would most likely be there, but who do you actually want to see play? Yeah. I'll give you mine while you're thinking about it.
Okay.
I want to see Chargers Rams. For one reason only.
LA Super Bowl?
I just want to see how many bandwagon fans come out. The snobby, pretentious LA fans that are like, oh yeah, I've been rooting for them my entire life. Which one? Which one you been rooting for?
Yeah. Make them choose.
Yeah.
All you're going to hear people say is it don't matter. It's still staying in LA.
Negative.
Yeah.
Negative.
That's all they're going to say, bro. They're going to be like, yeah, it don't matter who wins. It's going to be in LA. Lombardi going to be in LA either way.
Dude, remember when it was the Subway playoff series? The Yankees Mets?
Mm-hmm.
That was like a bloodbath out there.
Yeah,
It was bad.
nations divided.
That's what I want to see. I want to see, LA versus LA.
No.
I wanna see
Yeah, that's not what's going
battle
on.
lines drawn right down the middle. Battle for LA. The movie, the aliens coming out the sky, everything.
If you want to see a good Super Bowl, you're gonna want the Chargers and the Saints. If you want to see a good one, I kind of want to see. I don't know, man. Who I want at the NFC.
I don't want to see Patriots again. I'm tired of seeing Patriots.
I mean,
Even though they earn it every year, I'm just tired of seeing it.
it'd be kind of funny if Rivers loses again, though. Not funny like ha ha.
I would
like,
laugh.
I mean,
I would definitely laugh.
Well, damn. I mean, because you wanna see wish him well, but it's like funny at the same time.
I don't want to wish him well.
Like, because I don't want him to be compared to Dan Marino, man.
I do. I think it's hilarious.
This dude is relentless, man.
I've never liked Phillip Rivers. I don't know why everybody likes him so much. I've never liked him.
I don't like him either. I just think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I'll give respect for that, but I just don't like him.
He's not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy.
You just don't like him, but there's no reason not to like him.
There's a lot of reasons not to like him.
I mean, I don't like him because he played against him all year in the AFC.
Yeah.
AFC West.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you guys. Maybe that. Yeah, you guys play him a lot. So that does make sense. But, no, I don't have a problem with him. I just don't know if... I don't think I want the Saints in it, though. I still never forgave them for hurting Favre.
See, the only reason I want the Saints in it is because they'll win it, and then they'll go into obscurity for like a couple more years, and we'll have to hear about them for a while, and then they're good. It will just disappear for a while.
No,
we won't have to hear about
cheaters shouldn't get. Well, never mind. Patriots got 1,000 rings.
Man, did you see that little thing about Sean Payton? About how he went in the locker room with a trophy and like $250,000 in cash? It's like, if y'all want to win this, you just win 3 more fucking games.
Damn.
Like, straight up. Like, he just walked in there with some security guards with a Lombardi trophy on top of cash. Like, y'all want this? Win 3 more fucking games. I was like, well.
Now it's going to get blown out.
Yeah.
All right. Like, damn. It backfired.
I was like, whoopsie.
Nah, I don't. The Saints aren't going to go off into obscurity because they got Teddy Bridgewater in the wings.
Teddy the Bridge.
He's going to bridge us over troubled waters.
That's right.
He's going to bridge the record for interception. That's what he's going to bridge.
We're going to take a quick break and we're going to talk about these trash college football playoffs. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. And we actually decided to show up, unlike the Alabama Crimson Tide, who got blown out 44-16 to the Clemson Tigers on a dreary Monday. Dude, that was, I don't.
But the game itself wasn't. I mean, it started that first quarter. I'm like, oh boy, here we go, and then that was it.
After he threw those first 2 picks, I was like, I'm done.
No, because they were, the first one was just a great scheme, man. Because that is so dangerous. When I saw the replays of it, I'm like, if he's a little more patient, that's 6 easy. Because when you jump off your man in the middle of the route, no, man, that is usually always a touchdown.
I'm just saying, after that second pick, I was like, off.
He hasn't had much adversity. And when he did, what happened? He got hurt. So, in that Georgia game, he hasn't had many, what does he have to really struggle with all season? What scares do they have? When were they behind?
That's true, yeah.
Like, he never had anything to really worry about. And then when he does, his stock fell, in my opinion. Because, maybe he was just so comfortable and so cocky that he got humbled. Like, that whole team got humbled. I feel like Saban wasn't even normal Saban. I think Saban kind of like...
It felt weird.
It felt like he knew. Like, he knew, like, we can't scheme again. I think we can't scheme against this D line, but they were running all over that D line. I don't know why they went away from what they do, which is pound the ball. You got 3 definite pro running backs, definite, all of them, and you're like, no, I'm gonna throw the ball to a guy. I'm like, nah, I didn't. That new tight end though, the tight end they got not new, but the tight end Bama has, I forget his name. He's gonna be on somebody's fantasy roster in a couple years. But what I don't like about this whole game is that why are they trying to discredit Saban now off this one loss? Like, oh, you lost in the national championship. Oh, I don't know if he's the same. I don't know if Saban's that. Okay, not only does he still have the #1 recruiting class this year, but I don't understand. Like, if you want to go pro, you go to Bama. You're not going to Clemson to play. Ain't nobody trying to play no 4 years, man. And plus, people are like, oh, Clemson's back. Clemson had seniors both times they did that.
When did Clemson ever get there? So they're talking about when Deshaun Watson was there?
Yeah. And they won
That
it.
was it.
That was it.
That was like before that, I didn't even hear about Clemson ever.
Clemson is not okay, that whole conference is just like really nothing in my opinion. Now basketball is a totally different story. Totally different. ACC is a vicious conference for that. But for football, I mean, Clemson literally just waltzes through that conference every year. Florida State fell off. Miami fell off. There's no one else there. So, in my opinion, there's no what, North Carolina State, Syracuse, Wake Forest. Come on now.
I feel like the reason they're trying, like you said, they're trying to like kind of break down Saban is because if you notice before the game, they were comparing him to what's his name, Lane Bryant, comparing the
Bear Bryant.
Bear Bryant, sorry,
yeah,
not Lane Bryant. It's fucking
clothes, isn't it?
That's a wrong thing.
I was like, in my mind, I was like,
a woman's
that don't
store.
sound right, but maybe he's onto something. Like, I don't know. I didn't hear the article. So.
But if you watch ESPN, that's what they were comparing him to, also to like the dynasty of like the Patriots when they won them to win all the championships, and the Spurs, like saying he is that he's bringing that sort of culture to Alabama. So now that he's lost, like, oh well, maybe
no, he's better. He's look, no one recruited like that.
No
one, and you probably won't see that again. Like that is incredible. How he just time after time he just reloads, and then it's not like he's like they're not staying. That Clemson, they came back. They did what Georgia did last. They came back when they didn't have to. Yeah. So when you got a senior D line they're all gonna be first rounders, and you sit up here and say, oh yeah, it's more fun to play at Clemson. I mean, I think it'd be more fun to go to the NFL and be successful. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Clemson produces NFL athletes too, and they say Dabo he's a better recruiting guru, but does he really? If it takes 4 years to develop you in Bama, you're already like ready to go your sophomore year. The scouts are already looking at you, waiting on your junior year to draft you.
Yep.
But I mean, if you're going to be your sophomore or junior year at Clemson, you're still quiet. I mean, however you get there is how you get there. But I just don't want they make it sit up here and seem like this was some like this didn't take 4 years to do. Like these guys were, I want to say they were playing when Deshaun Watson won it. They were young. They were freshmen, sophomores, and now they're big time against a questionable pass protection O line for Bama. But I don't like how they're saying Saban maybe has lost it, maybe it's time. Maybe kids don't want to go there now because they don't know how much time Saban has left because he's already 66. Like they don't.
What's his name for the Seahawks? He's like the oldest guy ever coaching right now.
Yeah,
I
don't know. Like, what, 70 almost?
Yeah, he don't look it though, but. I just don't know why they're trying to think that Bama's falling off. Bama's got to go through a gauntlet all season. They get there. They beat everyone. They pound on LSU. They beat a Georgia. I don't understand how they can sit up here and say, oh, Clemson is the new best when they don't do it. I want to see Clemson play an LSU in the regular season.
Yep.
I want to see them play a big dog. Because, I mean, you almost lost to an A&M that wasn't even really adjusted to Jimbo yet.
Yeah, it just got reloaded, yeah.
Yeah, and Jimbo, they play again. I think they play in Clemson this season. We're going to see how that works. Because I think Jimbo can take anybody down. Jimbo may be the one that takes Saban down. So I just hope.
I don't know about that now.
No, Jimbo has a juice, man. He does. So I just don't like how they're discrediting Saban after all he's done, all the winning. He's been number one for the longest ever, and then they want to sit up here and say, "Oh, maybe Clemson has dethroned him."
Nah,
it's just media being media.
Yeah, they're just trying to get the views. I mean, if anything, you could just say Drake killed him, but that's all it was.
That's really what it was. Drake took him down.
The Drake curse.
Yeah.
But no, I saw that that Clemson player doing the death row speech right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's like, if you don't want your coach all the dancing in the videos, come to Clemson. I was like, oh. All right. We're going here now, huh?
Yeah, that might come back to bite them. Because what was Clemson's recruiting class? I don't think it was even top 5 this year.
Nah. I mean, like you said, who wants to go play for Clemson? I'd rather go to Alabama or go to SEC school where I know
every week you're on prime time.
Yeah.
It's always big games. It's just a better environment because, I mean, I personally feel like the ACC don't really care about football.
No, it's basketball.
They're basketball.
I mean, even if you go to like you said, an LSU, they might not be playing for the national championship, but you still on prime time.
You're gonna play Bama. You're gonna play Georgia. You're gonna play Florida. You're gonna play big dogs.
And you're gonna play 7 overtimes as well.
Yeah, that was man, wow. But as I'm just saying, like going to SEC is just it has a sexier appeal to it. But if you want to just be in a conference championship every year because you're Clemson, you don't play anybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's up to you. I just don't feel like when you look at the track records, yeah, he's got 2 rings now, Dabo. But I mean, what have you done? Like
Nothing really.
like who have you brought to the NFL that wasn't a running back or receiver?
Dude, I can honestly only name maybe 2 players that came from Clemson.
No, they've had a lot of receivers over the years, but a lot of receivers. But when I think DBs, no.
No, I'm talking about like big names, like guys.
yeah.
I can be like, as soon as I see a team, I can be like, okay, you know, like Derrick Henry, Titans,
Right.
something like that. I could point.
Oh
people
yeah,
out. LSU got all those players, the receivers.
yeah, all the
running around.
DBs. Yeah, the Clemson doesn't have that yet, but they will now with these defensive linemen that they're producing, which is amazing. They produce 3 pros like that, like are all good. They can all ball, man. But no, I think Clemson is going to be short lived. I would like Florida State and Miami to wake up. Somebody in that conference, please wake up and make this challenging.
Mr. West.
Like, why is Syracuse always the one challenging Clemson? Why is that school?
The Big Orange. Come on, baby.
Come on now. I don't know why these big dogs aren't waking up. It's kind of annoying. I had a conference like, and then y'all finally get a network this year. Like, no, y'all don't know how y'all losing all your good quarterbacks, and now y'all have a network. Clemson will be back again.
Hey, as long as the what are they called, the something Knights, the UCF. What's the?
Oh yeah,
Golden Knights?
the Golden Knights.
Are they going? I don't know what they
I think
are.
it's the Golden
They
Knights.
trash anyway. They got beat down by LSU. Trash. I'm just glad they can't say they went undefeated again. Well, bums. But that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Turf Toe Show. Of course, I'm a hater for UCF. That's shout out to you, Shay Rosa. I know you listen to this. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, if you feel like it. It'd be nice. You know,
Go to the page and vote.
Vote.
Let's
Vote or die.
win.
I'm about to say vote for what? It's not 2020 yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's political. That's good, bro.
Man, we just got flagged.